is Chantel A. And typically I do more artsy stuff on this channel, and I do a lot of creative stuff on my channel or inspirational stuff on my channel, but I'm going to do something different. And today I'm going to do a video that is entitled Why You Need a Business Plan. For people who do not know, I actually have had several businesses. My first business was when I was 7 years old. I was in second grade. I used to sell candy. I was a girl that was I was a very quiet girl. So that's the only time I ever got in trouble in school, is I got sent to the principal's office because I was selling candy and I was a no-no. But I was like, hey, I thought I was doing something, making my $25 a week. Hey, when you 7, that was money, girl. But anyway. I digress. But I've had other different businesses. A lot of my businesses have been side hustles, doing hair. I had a digital bookstore. I've had a desktop publishing business. I've had a lot of different businesses. Right now I have an office assistant, virtual office assistant for video production and audio production and productions as a whole, any type of. And I also do some real estate photography, and I also have podcasts that I'm trying to eventually get monetized and things like that. So those are some of the things, some of the other things that I have going on in terms of my ventures and things like that. But right now I'm in the works of getting a greeting card company up and running. So what it was the reason why I did this video is because I didn't see this information anywhere, and I know I have knowledge of this information, so I wanted to share it to make sure, that it's out there. Now, really quickly, I want to, the video is going to be about business plans and why you need a business plan, but I want to start off by offering one little quick tip. This video is not sponsored in any way, but a good resource that a lot of people are not taking advantage of is a website entitled Hello Alice. It is a great website that is almost like a forum for business owners, and they have information about grants. They have information about just other business, like the other business owners who are having issues. They may ask a question or like, what this supplier for this or that. And, people just offering feedback. And it's a great tool to be able to have in your repertoire as a business owner. So if you're a new business, if you're going into business, that's a tool that I think you should be able to utilize and use. So I wanted to definitely offer that. Also, before I get started on the reasons why you should have a business plan, let me go ahead and establish because there are different types of business plans. Like if you look on YouTube or you look on a lot of websites and things like that, they make it seem like there's only one business plan, and there are about 9 or 7 different business plans. So I'm gonna go over the list of the different types of business plan really quickly for you. You have the general business plan, the startup business plan, you have a feasibility plan, you have a strategic plan, an operational plan, and an annual plan. You have a growth or expansion plan, and then you have the what if or contingency plan, and then a tactical plan. So there are different types of business plans. People only think about business plans when it comes to starting their business, but if you're not planning your business, that means you're not coming in with an established vision. You're not coming in with established goals. You're not coming in with established parameters. So, hello, like there's a reason why, you may not be successful if you're not establishing those things off the top. And I know some people feel like it may be, and then there's also the lean plan or the one page plan as well. I'm sorry, I forgot about those two. But it's good to establish parameters for yourself. Now, when it comes to the business plan, I'm going to break down each one of those plans individually, because again, this is information that I didn't necessarily see on YouTube, so I wanted to put it out there, because even when you just search how to write a business plan, everybody goes to the general plan that has all the components that's on the Better Business Bureau website, or on the B Plan website and things like that. I have a video coming up with the best apps to use when you to help you write your business plan too. And like I said, I'm going to break down each one of these plans and what's included in these plans. And I'm not going to say my channel is going to be necessarily geared toward business, but I felt like this information should be out there. And because it's not, I just wanted to share it. Now, let's get into why we're here today. Why do you need a business plan? Because a lot of people are like, I know what I want to do. What I need a plan for? In school, your first day of class, especially when you get to high school or middle school, even college, on the collegiate level, when you're grad school, or any professionals, they always, when you come in the door, what do they give you? A syllabi. A syllabus. They give you a syllabus. So so they're establishing off the top their expectations. Now, do sometimes people deviate from their plans? Absolutely. But even when you go into business, if you ever work for another company, the first day you got there, what did they give you? A handbook. They gave you an employee handbook. So they're giving you off the top these established parameters of their guidelines, their expectation of you as an employee, and what their vision is, what their ideas are. All of this is about a part of the component of planning your business. If you want to be successful, you have to plan. Like, some things happen by happenstance, but a lot of things happen because you were diligent and planned and were mindful. So let's go ahead and get into my list. All right, so a business plan will help you stay focused. Stay focused, man. Like, when you're focused, there's a reason why people who are successful do vision boards and those type of things. When you have a reminder, a North Star, like you have something that is like that, when you have that guideline, it helps you. And it's not just sometimes it doesn't always just help you, it helps those around you, because sometimes people's businesses aren't necessarily things that you can generally speak on it, but when they read your business plan, they were like, oh, I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going. I see. And I mean, with the business plan, a lot of times it allows you to establish your parameters when it comes to success too. So that's another good point, is you get to establish what does success look like to you. Because for everybody, it may not be having $100,000 in sales, or it may be having 100 clients, or surpassing the break-even point in the first 30 days of your business. I don't know what your parameters or your goals will be, but having those written down and knowing that you have something tangible that you can hold yourself accountable to. For me, it's about accountability. If I write it down, I'm gonna be more likely to hold myself accountable to those things. So I think that's a good reason to have a business plan. It also is a great way to brainstorm new opportunities. It's also it's a very good way to get funding. People are twice as likely to get funding, to get investors, when they have a business plan, because you stating your vision is one thing, but when they can see it in writing, how you're going to implement it, how it's going to come into where their money is going to go, it makes them want to invest, because it's like, okay, I see why you would need my money, and I see if I give you my money, how it's going to be spent, and I think I could do that for you. So that's another way that a business plan helps, is to get the money. Okay. And also it makes you research your idea. If you're doing a business plan, even a general business plan or a startup business plan, you're researching the market. You're seeing, if you, a lot of times if you have a business plan, it's because there's a problem. So you are coming into the situation, researching it, if there's a need for your business, with a business plan. Because sometimes people jump feet first and there's no need and you just wasted your money. So that's a good way to gauge. It also allows you to gauge your competitor. Because like if you do a business plan, especially a general or startup business plan, you're going to have a SWOT analysis. So you're going to see what you're going to have to research what your competitors are doing. So you got to make sure you differentiate yourself from them. So you get to actually state how are you different from them. Because there's a whole lot of restaurants, but Burger King, Chick-fil-A, and McDonald's aren't the same. Each of them is known for one thing. Each of them is something different. Each of them has their own little niche that they're trying to carve out in the market. There's like, the business world is big enough for everybody, but you just got to find your little lane that you need to stay in. And doing like the SWOT analysis and establishing and researching it, that allows you to help create your lane a lot quicker. Because if you don't, you're going to waste a lot of money. I'm gonna tell you that because I've done that myself. And like I said, it does help you stay organized, and that's one good thing about a business plan. And it also helps you carve out your brand. Like I just said, differentiating and all those things, like it helps you carve out your brand, and that's important. Now you are more likely to your business is more likely to grow and be successful if you have a business plan. Is as more likely. And then you have established benchmarks. There is key. If by this point, you in your business plan, you were like, with my production company, I started off with podcasts. I said by year 2, I was going to be in the video production. And now that I'm after a year, I was gonna be in video production. Now that I'm at that benchmark, I'm like, yeah, that was unrealistic. I have a little bit more to do in audio before I go to video. So, and the whole point of having a plan is to be able to adjust. But at least you have coming in the door, you have, hey, this was a benchmark. I did not make this benchmark. I need to readjust my plan to accordingly so that I can make everything happen how I want it to happen anyway, and still. Another thing is that it helps with budgeting and understanding your cash flow. If you get the money that you're asking from the bank, if you're getting the money that you're asking from investors or your family or from your retirement, however you acquire the money, where is your money going? You do not want to just get the money and just be like, oh, I'll figure it out once I get it. Your money will be gone quickly if you don't plan it out and be strategic with your money. So, and then also when you're creating a business plan, a lot of times you have to create the marketing documents, and a lot of businesses fail because of marketing. Marketing is key. People don't know about your business. They will not be able to utilize your business. If promotion and marketing is key, so having a plan coming in the door sets you apart and puts you a step ahead of some other people. And then lastly, you can develop a better understanding of your industry, your competition, and your customer. When you establish those things, you are giving yourself the best blueprint, the best roadmap to be successful. Now, does having a business plan automatically mean your business is going to be successful? Absolutely not. But it gives you a leg up on people that hadn't even thought about those things. So hopefully these are things that you will think about when you're getting ready to establish your business. Hopefully you will check out the different episodes I'm going to do on each one of the business plans and what is required within those different business plans. Because when you start a business, you're supposed to have a business plan. Then as you're in your business, you can, sometimes people change their business plan, but sometimes people just establish new business plans. So, when things happen, plans change. So I feel like you always got to be changing because life changes, the world changes. So your vision and your plan is going to change too. But always come into the situation with established goals is what I say. I thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you got something out of this video, and hopefully you will watch my series on the different components within the different types of business plans. And also I am probably gonna I am doing a video on the best apps when you're doing a business plan for Android and the best apps for Apple devices. So stay tuned for that video as well. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful day.